Hello everyone and welcome back to another amazing live stream here today with one of the best traders in the world, of course. Today we are going to look for some price action trading setup on gold as always. So I know I was a little bit late, but I think everything is under control right here. So let's remove these lines and start with the top down analysis, and let's see where are we gonna get from there. So wow, as we can see here on the weekly time frame on gold, we have created a support on the weekly, and it looks like price tried to tap this range but it failed, and now I believe this candle want to flip and still continue to the upside. So on the longer time frame it looks like we are heading bearish, we are heading bullish, and also we can see that there is a strong support was formed here and price is retesting from it and moving to the upside. So probably after it break and close below this line, then we will be more bearish. On the 4-hour time frame, oh wow, on the 4-hour time frame, this 4-hour just opened around 30 minutes ago, and we have about 4 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. And as you can see here, this is a strong support area. Price rejected many times from this area, created a support and resistance line. So there is a very high probability that price will create support here on the 30-minute time frame, and it will keep moving bullish because we have already tapped the target on the 4-hour. So there is a high probability that price will continue moving bullish for the rest of the session. Yep, on the 1 hour here there is no much structure. We can see there was a nice breakout over there, I think impulse entry. I don't know if yeah, I guess our friends took it in the Telegram group, which was an amazing trade. Amazing. Alright, so as we can see here, this 30 minutes is about to close in 2 minutes, and it looks like it's going to close bullish above this range right here. Let's mark this out. Yep, as you can see here, whenever price the candle 30-minute candle closed above this range, it just kept moving to the upside. Right here we can see this happened previously many times. It's a rejection area, so I believe it's going to be good for buys. And look at this interesting rejection. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the 6th candle that is rejecting from this area, which is also increasing our probability for this trade. So probably after the 30-minute candle closes in about 1 minute, on the 30-minute time frame it looks much better, and I'm going to be tabbing aiming for this weak fill right here to the left hand side, about 100 pips. Yeah, I think it's about 100 pips, it looks like it. Let's draw our lines here. We have a strong support area price is rejecting from. Look how many rejections is there. That's very interesting. And yeah, so if price closed above this area right there, I will be looking for buys on the 30-minute time frame, because this 30-minute it looks like is going to close a healthy candle. Look at that candle. Yeah, and probably targeting this resistance area to the left hand side. Wow, look at that candle. I believe a lot of people took these sells in NY session. Wow, what an amazing cells. Look at that, it was looking perfect, like right here. This candle closed below this support area and boom, it just went. Oh man, wow, what a trade was that. Also on the 1 hour created a steeper top wick. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, so the 30-minute candle have just closed now. So I want to see this candle create a very nice steeper bottom wick till here about 50 pips, and probably I will be looking for buy stops above this area right there for the continuation to go up. Pretty straightforward, I guess. So yeah, probably I would look for entry above this previous 30-minute. So I would like to see this candle break this high and then go back, create a bigger low, steeper bottom wick, and then I will be looking to take it from there, which will give us an extra layer of confirmation and also will increase our win rate probability. Yep, as you can see here, this is a recent rejection area, price rejected many times. Doesn't look bad on the 4-hour time frame. Yep. So now this 30-minute candle broke the previous candle high. We want to see it break the low, create a steeper bottom wick, and then look for buys after that will be great. If it didn't break the low, give us an extra confirmation. Then I will probably wait for some sort of, oh wow, look at this going. Wow, that's interesting. Yep, I will probably wait for a closure above this area and look for buys from there. A closure above this area right here will be also much better. Yeah, it's a little bit tough on the daily. Let me check for if there is any interesting news going on. Oh, we had the news today. Two-way tariff cuts on. Alright, so that means this is good. Actually, it's a good news for USD. That's really good news for USD. So the gold should move a little bit down. Crude oil inventories. Yeah, I believe oil should move down with all this good news. So let's see. Let's see what will happen, how price will react, because this is a very good news for the USD. And probably if we can get the same resistance right there that it was formed right here, something that looks like that, like this candle exactly to the left hand side, something like this. Yeah, I will probably be looking for sells if it closed like that. Again, if this happened again, I will probably be looking for sells. Otherwise, we have a clean range above there and clean range below. I guess, let me check how much is this range. About 100 pips. Almost, yeah, about 100 pips. Let's check till this rejection. Yeah, 95 to 100 pip range we have to the downside. So we'll be looking for sells below and buys above as always. Now, hard job is done. Now is the easy job, which is waiting. We just have to wait for our setup to come for us. Not to touch anything, no any buttons. Not to force any unwanted setups. Let me change it, red color. Yep, looks perfect. Top, bottom, yeah. Wow, because now we have clean range. Look at this range. It's 117 pip clean range. Wow, look at this 30-minute candle going. Yeah, but I think this was a little bit small wick. I was expecting it to move a little bit lower, but it's totally fine, guys. It happens most of the time. So it's better to be patient and wait for the next high quality setup, the best setup you can ever see. So we don't take setups if they are good. Good is not enough for me. It should be like perfect. It should be A plus plus setup. And actually most people, most traders, they are looking for a reason to take a trade. So they say, oh, there's a support, there was a support created, I'm going to take this trade now. And this is actually wrong. It's better if you find a reasons not to take a trade. So you should think like that. Why would I not take this trade? You try to find some reasons. So it will increase your probability and keep you away from over trading and over risking your account, and it will make you take only the highest probability setup that is there. Oh wow, so delicious green tea. I like green tea a lot. Oh wow, look at oil. What's going on there? So I think I read some news earlier that like a lot of countries like United Kingdom and France, they are trying to attack Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz. So it's not yet open, and I believe that's why oil prices is just pumping. Probably this is the reason the oil price are pumping. This probably can go to 105 probably today. So we are going to be waiting in case support was formed here, and probably I will look for some setup because it looks like a very clean range. We just need some support, like a retest till this area right here, and then a green candle that looks like this. Then probably I will look for some setup. Yep, something like this exactly would be perfect to continue with the buys. Oh wow, the very strong uptrend you can see here on oil. We have a very strong uptrend which is more likely to continue moving to the upside. So yeah, I think we can take that. I believe there is a good chance that we can take that. So there is 3 green 4-hour candles, also 30-minute as the 15. So I would like to see some red candles before I enter buys. Oh wow, look at that rejection there. Look at that rejection right there. Wow, what a rejection. Yeah, so actually I wanted to enter on the break of this high, but the reason I didn't enter is that price didn't create a steeper bottom wick. And the issue here is that at any given time, like after this 30-minute candle closure at exactly 30 minutes, at any given time this can retrace, stop me out, and then keep moving to the upside. So it's better to wait for better confirmation and wait for the wicks to be steeper. The steeper the wick is, the more confirmation it has. That's why I prefer waiting for a better, steeper bottom wicks. Yeah, and also the 4-hour here was bearish. So yeah, I think it's better to... No. So if this 4-hour closed below this area, I would strictly be looking for sells. But as you can see here, this 4 hour didn't close below this area. That means our bearish momentum is not that strong, so we can still be looking for buys. Yeah. If you guys enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are trading gold and price action. So I'm going to leave the Telegram link in the chat now. If you are a serious trader and you are interested in becoming more profitable, you can join our Telegram group where we have a lot of intelligent brains over there. Hello Roshan, how are you doing, bro? Good to see you on the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Pin the message. So I left the Telegram group in the chat. You can join, it's for free. And Roshan is also there. He is always sharing very good, amazing trades idea, and you don't have to pay anything for that. And I believe the guys in the Telegram group, they took this trade. Wow, what an amazing trade. It was a really good trade they took in the Telegram group. Here, let me show you. How can I take this? There is also explanation, as you can see here. Oh wow. So yeah, you can see here that they took this impulse entry, and this entry was shared in the group, in the Telegram group. I left the link. Wow guys, what a trade, man. This is a very good trade. Unfortunately, I was not looking at the screen at this time. I was very busy doing some other work. Oh wow, look at that. Very nice entry. I think it was on NY open, right? Impulse sells, NYSE opens. Yes, what a perfect trade. Look how clean this line is, everything in details. Why did we took this trade, why they entered. There was simple fundamental, bearish, technical, everything. Wow, look at this. I like this explanation. Zone of death. I like the names, man. Good job guys. Well done. Well done. I took the sells in NYSE open. Yes bro, I think it was a high volume time and it looked very bearish. But the question is, why didn't you take it from here? From here, guys. Did this candle went down first? Why you didn't take the sells from here? It looked like perfect to go down. Perfect. And I think we had enough range. Let me check. Yeah, probably. It was a little bit small, I guess. Yeah, it was a little bit small range. Yeah, probably that's why they didn't took it from there. Let's check the 30. Oh. Yeah, I think on the 30-minute was much better. Oh, what a trade. It just dumped, like melted right away. Excellent execution. Excellent. One trade and done for the day. I like that. I like one trade for the day. I was actually thinking to implement this as well for me, like just to take one trade per day. Doesn't matter if it is win or a loss. I would like to do that for sure. It's very good for your consistency and profitability as well, because the candle broke the low first and moved down, and then only it made a top wick, and breaking the on low I enter. Oh, all right, that's very interesting. So it broke the low first and moved down. Oh, maybe it was, yeah, I got you Roshan, but you did great job, man. It was an amazing trade. Yeah, definitely. If I was there, I would sure 100% take it. Anyway, Just take it. Full port my account. Where is Abdullah at? Abdullah like full porting. But no, I would just enter with the normal risk. So actually cells below this area, man, it looks very juicy. Cells below this area. Oh yeah, I wanted to say if this candle closed bearish, but it needs to be stronger than that. Needs to be, the body should be a little bit bigger than that. This is a very small body to take the entry on. So yeah, I prefer waiting for closure below. Closure below would be absolutely amazing. Closure. Yep, so if we got closure below, oh wow, look at that melting. Wow, so if you got closure below, I'm going to enter. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to enter this without. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, insane move right there. What a melter. Oh wow. Yes bro, I can see that. Look at that. It didn't even close below the range. Didn't even close below this range right here. You can see. Wow, what a move. I guess there is some volume there, which is, this is the good news. The good news is that there is some volume there. Yeah, probably we'll wait for a closure below. Would be absolutely amazing for continuation. I like how it looks on the 30-minute time frame. That this candle, look at this huge candle, 30-minute candle, it grabbed liquidity right there. Grabbed liquidity right there. So it has no business to move to the upside again. Otherwise, if we got a closure above, we'll be looking for buys. Otherwise, it's a very smooth move to the downside. And also we are now with the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour is on our side. I know it didn't close below, but with this volume, I believe it can continue moving to the downside. I believe so. At least fill this wick. Probably. We just need a closure on the 30-minute and we are good to go. We are good to go. I don't see a good zone in close below. See those wicks. Yes, bro, I feel you. I feel you, bro. But I am anticipating actually like a wick fill. Look how many times it's rejecting, but now it's trying to push down again. That means it will try again to re-break this low. At least probably a wick fill on the 30-minute time frame. Like if it's closed here, probably a wick fill. That's 73 pips right there, 37. Yeah, I think we should be careful actually. We should be careful with this. So I will wait for a confirmation for sure. Like I will not enter like that. Waiting for a confirmation. Also oil, if oil closed like what I want, this closure, very A plus setup, I will be looking also for buys with a small risk on oil because it looks very good. Yeah, I like the price action on oil. It's like, it's similar to gold price action, very similar, and it's respecting the lines very well, respecting the lines. This is what I like to see. Yeah, Rashan, I agree with you. This is a very good point. But bro, look at the volume. Look at this candle, how it moved. It went right away, about 57 pips in like 2-3 seconds. There is some volume and some momentum to go to the downside. Yeah, so all the day, oh, it was a nice day today. I went out to the mountains. It was amazing, man. Smell some fresh air. Good view, clear your mind mentality. I feel fresh and I feel calm and relaxed. You know, everything is perfect now. Hi bro, are you looking for golden selling? For gold selling? Yes bro, definitely. Definitely I'm looking for gold selling. If it closed below, I will be looking for selling. That's a good idea. Are you looking for gold selling? You have some gold to sell? Will be good. Alright, so also in 9 minutes, we will have the 1 hour candle closure. The 1 hour, 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. 3 candle closures, which is gonna be absolutely very good for us for the confirmation of this trade. It's better actually after the 1 hour closure, which will give us a higher probability to continue moving to the upside. You know that the bigger the candle is, it has more higher confirmation and higher probability to move to that side of a candle. So when you look at these cells on the 15 minute, on the 30 minute, there is a higher percentage that it will move down. On the 1 hour there is even higher percentage, and on the 4 hour there is even much more higher percentages to move to the downside. Yeah, let's wait now for this 1 hour candle closure. If it closed below this line right here, will be perfect. It will be the 1 hour, the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes, which is multiple time frame confirmation. It has very high win rate actually. When you have multiple time frame confirmation, like the 1 hour, 30 minutes and 15, also the 4 hour to your side, you have about 90% win rate. It's a very high win rate trade when all the time frame are in line. For example, look at these cells here. I believe it was below this candle right there. Look how this 4 hour candle closed below this area. So this trade was on the 4 hour, and also on the 1 hour you can see that somehow it closed below this consolidation to the left hand side. And also on the 30 minutes, wow, look at the 30 minute. So the 30 minute looks like impulse entry, and also the 15 minute here looks like some sort of support. It was a little bit choppy on the 15, but you can see here candle closed below and boom, it went down right away. It didn't even retrace or tap our support area. Look at that, right away it melted 300 pips from that area, melted 300 pips. So yeah, I'm looking for cells below closure. If you can get a nice closure, will be good for cells. Oh wow. So there is no interesting news for now. Yes, just the CPI was today. Tomorrow is Thursday, today is Wednesday. It's a very good volume day actually today. Fed chair nomination vote, alright, it's passed. Bank holiday tomorrow, and German and French bank holiday. Oh, we have some red folder tomorrow, and I think that's it. Chill week, guys. Unemployment claims. Alright, it's a chill week, which is good for us to trade. Whenever there is less red folders, you know that it's better. You will find always smooth movements, like price action will be respecting your lines, and everything will be perfect. But whenever we have red folder news, it's always, almost most of the time, it's not a good idea to trade when there is a red folder news. Probably after the news is not a bad idea, but during the news it's a very bad idea. This is where most traders blow their accounts. Whenever there is a red folder news, they are trying to gamble the news. Man, I lost actually a lot of accounts trying to do that, also funding accounts. So there was some way, like a method, buy stops, sell stops to pass the funding accounts. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but it works perfectly on Apex, because Apex, they let you pass in 1 day. So I tried it once and I blew the account in less than 30 seconds. Yeah, it was a nice, interesting experience. Alright, there is about 4 minutes left for this candle to close below. Let's see if it's going to close below or even here. So if this candle closed inside the range, it will be also good for us, because whenever it closes below the range, it can create a support like the one we are waiting for on oil. Can create such a support if it closed in the range and create it for us a week like this. Oh man, this is gonna be like very good setups for buy. Good setup for buys. Will be very good. So we'll just wait. We are not in a rush, we are not in a hurry. The more you are in a rush and you are in a hurry to take a trade, this what will blow your account. This what causes you to over trade and over risk. Just don't be rushing anything. Why would you be rushing to take a trade or rushing for entry? Just let it come to you. This is what most profitable traders do. You have to let the trade come to you. I know it's not easy, but this is how trading is. The more you are trying to force a trade or rush to a trade, it's a very bad idea. Alright, 3 minutes left. Can we get this nice closure? Done for the day. That's good, Roshan. I think if you took a win in NY session, you don't need to trade again, bro. I think it's a very good that you took a trade and you won. So why would you want to risk this win to risk the profit? If I took a win in NY session, I will not be looking for any more trades. I will be calling it a day right away. I will go enjoy my day, touch some grass, you know, go out, watch a movie or do something fun, read a book, something like that. Alright, so we have 2 minutes left on this candle. I think I will be back. Before that, just give me around 2 minutes. Oh wow, look at this candle closure. If this candle can close below, this is gonna be great actually. If it can close below, we have 1 minute left. I spilled a little bit of my tea right here, and Everything under control, guys. It's all under control. Yep. Oh wow. 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 3. Wow. What a closure this was. Oh my god, look at this 1 hour candle. What is that? What kind of closure is that? Okay. So there is nothing that's not expected, guys. So remember that I said if it closed in the range, we will be waiting for this support to be formed and probably looking for buys after that. We just need this support candle, which will confirm for us the trade that we are still bullish, and we did not break below this area. It will give us very high confirmation. Gold drops as inflation fears reduce rate cut pace. Yeah, I think that's why gold is dropping, because it's a little bit strong actually. We have a strong USD, strong dollar. That's why gold is dropping right now. Yeah, so I was actually looking for something like this, but not this candle, man. This candle it has no top wick. It has no top wick. Yeah, I prefer waiting for a red candle, probably on the 30-minute, or the break of these highs will be nice. On the break of these highs will give us higher probability. But for now on gold, so all I want to see is this support either here or above this area will be much better for sell. For buys, I mean, above it has a higher probability. If you got a closure above, it has a higher probability, but if below, then it's less probability. Hello Ratul, how are you doing, man? Good to see you on my live stream. Welcome. Yeah, good to see you, bro. So I think we are consolidating now in this range, so it's better to wait for some sort of closures and look for trades after that. Better to wait for some sort of closure. Yeah, this I cannot take this because of one reason, which is this candle didn't have a nice top wick. So that's why I'm not going to take this on oil. Yeah, patience pays, always patience pays. Yeah, it's a tough area actually we are in, so I believe it's better if we can see gold leaving this area. Would be much better if gold can leave this area above or below, would be much better. How long? There's about 10 minutes left on this candle to close. So also if it can close like this, it will be also a good confirmation to take buys, probably to fill this range first. If we have volume, I believe we will break and continue moving to the upside. but if there is no volume, I think it will be still consolidating in this range. Yeah, we need some good volume, and I believe this candle can break above easily. The next 15-minute candle can break above, because in here, like the 1 hour closed bullish but a little bit weak bullish. This candle indicates a strong rejection on the 1 hour, and on the 30-minute, oh wow, on the 30-minute we can see that it closed in the range. This red candle is smaller than this green candle, so all what we need to see is a green closure on the 30-minute or probably on the 15. Let's see how will the 15 close and the 30 will close, which will give us much better chance and higher probability trade. Otherwise it's better to wait, guys. Better to wait. We are not in a rush. I'm not going somewhere anytime soon, so yeah. The only issue is that this area before, look how it rejected from here, went till here, rejected, then went again and melted. So we need to see a closure probably above this area right here, above this. If you got it on the 15, this candle will probably create a lower wick and then try to fill this wick to the left hand side about 60-70 pips. So let's see, but I believe it will be much lower risk if it was on the 15, and on the 30 it's much better. Look here, previously we closed on the 30-minute and boom, it just kept moving to the upside. Ultimately, look at that move. Wow, it moved about 400 pips after it closed above this area. So this is what I'm anticipating now, especially when there is volume that looks like that. The good thing is that we have volume to our side. Whenever we have volume, the rest is easy. You just wait for your setup and execute. When it's the right time, you just execute. Catch that MF. Yep, around 7 minutes left. Around 7 minutes left. So I was working on a new, I was trying actually to improve my journal. Yeah, let me check that trade. Oh wow, what a nice trade this is. It looks nice. Oh, okay, this is on the 30-minute time frame. Do we have pictures for this one? Yeah, only one on the 30. Oh wow, this was a win. Oh, what a good trade. Alright, so I think we need a new one. Yep, from here 3. No, just start again with 1. Oh wow, look at this candle going, guys. Wow, what an interesting move right there. So this is what I was anticipating now, is that gold can keep moving to the upside. So either it closed above here or above there. So probably above there it's will be a little bit tough, because this is gonna be 122 pips something. It's better above there, preferably to wait for the 30-minute candle above there, but above here I can just wait for the 15. And let's see. So this closure is coming up in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes we will get a closure. Wow, would you look at this candle going? Very interesting. Hey Siri, alarm in 30 minutes. Oh. Alright, so there is about 3-4 minutes left. 3 minutes probably for this candle to close. We need to see a closure above. Better to see a closure above. Better be patient for these closures. These closures is very important. Very important. See here how I didn't take this setup because I knew there was something wrong with it. There is something wrong. So now if it can create a support from here and close above this area, probably we'll look for some buys. It's gonna be nice, some buys. Also right here actually buys doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, but I need this candle close to my line as much as possible. Yeah, close to the line as much as possible, so we can get a good entry, a good trade. Otherwise if it's far like that, man, I cannot enter when it's right there. Just not possible to enter right there. Yeah, it's a tough range we are in. Tough range. Yep, something like this. If it can give us something like this, I will be very happy to take the buys. Otherwise it looks a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. The closer to the range, as I said, the better it is. Closer to the range. That's what I need to take the trade. Oh wow, it's moving very further from the range. This is what I was looking for. Something like right there. Yep, something right there, but there it's very far from the entry that I wanted. Look how far it is, which is not good for our stop loss. About 23 pips. So this whole range is about like almost 40 to 50 pips, I think. This range is about 50 pips. So and here 20 pips is almost half of the range, that's why I cannot take it. And it's better actually to wait for the next range, which is gonna be right above, right there, if it didn't close something like that. Oh wow, so we got this candle closure now. Let's see if it can create a nice bottom wick, nice steeper bottom wick. Let's see. Man, that's a very small range actually, very small range. I think it doesn't look good to take a trade right there. It's better to be patient and wait for another confirmation, at least another confirmation. It looks a little bit risky. This setup right there looks a little bit risky at any time. So the issue is the stop loss now. The stop loss, if you put your stop loss right here, this is about 70 pips. This is actually it's a very negative risk to reward ratio. Look at that. No, I don't think this is possible for this reason, guys. Yeah, so we'll wait for another candle at least. So now, if on oil this candle can close bullish like this above this range right here, something like this. Yep, if this candle can close above this range, let's check. Yep, about 50 pips something. Yeah, stop loss below the candle low would be not bad. Not the perfect, but is not bad. Yeah, it's a tough setup now, because this is this is a consolidation area. You can see here how many times even it broke and reject. So this is a consolidation area. I don't think I can take something right here inside this range. This is range of death, as Russian used to say. Yeah, so preferably away from this range. Yeah, away from this range. Closure above or closure below even would be much better. And so the next closure, we have the 30-minute confirmation, and also closure away from the range, which is extremely good for continuation or rejection. Otherwise it will be kinda dangerous to take the trade setup. Oh yeah, so soon I believe this stream gonna have thousands and thousands of viewers. In thousands, not hundreds, but thousands. Definitely. There is no doubt about that, as long as I am staying consistent and showing up every day, then everything is perfect. Oh wow, look at this candle is rejecting. Interesting. Oh, if I can get a closure below, man, oh man, if we get a closure below, this is gonna be really interesting. If we can get a closure below. Oh wow, look at this candle, it melted. Absolutely melter. Melter smelter. Yeah, so now I'm just waiting for a support candle to be formed. That's where we'll be looking to take a buy setup. Man, this trading game is a tough mental game. You have to be emotionally strong. Emotionally strong in order for you to trade this, to be profitable and to be consistent. Let's check what's the word of the day. I'm going to play one round while I'm waiting for this candle closure above. If this 30-minute can close above, this is looking very good to take the trade, and if not, probably gonna call it soon. But for now, I'm just waiting for this candle to close above. Perfect. Perfect setup right here, and we have some nice volume. As long as it will leave this range, we have nice volume. Let's check range. Okay, G is correct in this place. Let's check Google, maybe. No. So we have a fourth. So we have G in this place. What could be a word with G is the fourth letter? What could be this word? Not Google. G, not E. Bagel. No, also not bagel. Wiggle. No, also not wiggle. Goggle. Oh man, this is a tough word. I think this is a challenge itself right here to find this word. If you guys have any suggestion, any idea, leave it in the chat. This would help. So what we need here is a word, and the third letter is a G. It's from 5 letters, and the fourth letter is a G. Is correct. So G in this place is correct. Guess the word. Magazine? No, not magazine. Tough. Let's make it smaller. All right. War. Smuggle. I think this is the word. Smuggle. Oh. Smug. Man, I think it's a tough word. What's that? G, fourth letter is G. Guess, guys. Help me in the chat if you have any idea what is this word is. Let's find it together. Banger. Bench. What the fuck? This is not correct. This is not the right word, guys. It's not bench. Hinge. What? This is also not correct. Manage. What? What's that? I am confused right now. I am confused now, right? I cannot get a letter right. Google. No, Google was 6 letters. Yup, somewhere right about here. Looking good. Come on, give me suggestions in the chat if you have any idea. Gang. No. Should we give up? Man, I don't want to give up. I think I can find this word. I don't want to give up. Range, bench, hinge, manage. Marriage. No, marriage is a 6-word letter, I think. Carriage. Manage. Hinge, bench. Flinch? No. Cringe. Edge. Oh. Fridge. Oh man, that's a tough word right there. That's a very tough word right there. What could it possibly be? Alright, we have 4 minutes here on this candle for closure and on oil. Oil looks nice to not take a trade. That's what it looks nice for, to not take a trade. So what can this word be? Jugger. No. Oh man, that's a tough shit right there. Hung. Bo Cogs. Cogs. Still no idea what could be this word. No idea. I think I'm going to give up soon. I'm going to give up probably when this candle closes, but I don't like giving up. I have to try with all my powers. With all my energy. It's not enough. Angry. Hungry. Hunger. Man. Banger. Bang. What the what could be that letter is? This word like got me confused right now. Oh man. So here on the 30 minute, it's looking not bad. Yeah, probably not going to take this with the full risk. Right here above there, would like to see the closure above there because we had recent rejection area, and here as soon as it closed it kept moving up right there in this area, so it's better above here. Yep, look also here, closed above, continued for about 136 pips right there, rejected, closed, yes, about the same amount of pips, closed above, I think it's 160 pips or somewhere right there. Oh wow, here it continued somewhere right there. Yeah, so probably the top of the range, it's moving very well now. That's where I'm going to secure something, move my stops to break even. And now what's left is just to wait for a bottom wick. We need a nice bottom wick. So perfect scenario right there is that I want to see first the 30-minute candle break the high, then create a low, break the high, comes back to break the low, and then that's where I'm going to enter with not that big of a risk, of course. Alright, so it closed exactly what I want. That's a very nice wick. The steeper the wick, the more I like it. Even nicer. Wow. Keep going. I don't mind that. But not to break below this 15-minute candle. Alright, so I think probably I'm going to place my buy stop right there. We got a nice top wick, bottom wick I mean. Create limit order. A little bit less. Stop. 3 looks good. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. So we got a nice steeper bottom wick right there. I'm going to place my stop, buy stop on the break of the high right here. Boom. Yup, buy stop is active, risking very small amount. That actually doesn't matter if it win or loss. Now I need to take a picture of this. Take a picture on the 30-minute. This was the trade, the setup, the entry, everything. Take copy image. The 1 hour doesn't look bad. 4 hour also. So now it's rebreaking the 4 hour high, which I think is not a bad probability that price can move to the upside. I will be a little bit aggressive with the risk management. So I will try to move my stops to break even as soon as it goes a little bit up. Yep, now waiting for it. Yeah, man, just show me the word foggy. Oh my god. This was the word foggy. How didn't I think of that? Like foggy, doggy, buggy. Oh man, this was a tough word. I didn't even expect that. How couldn't I thought of that? So here, this is the good thing about future trading is now we haven't been activated yet. Look how close it came to our buy stop, but we haven't been activated because the spreads are tight. It's not like CFD trading, but it's much tighter. If we were now on MT5, probably this would have been triggered right away. Would have been triggered. Alright, we are in buys now, guys. Let's see how will this react. Now we are in, officially in, and now we have to wait for the outcome of the trade. Everything is in place. Close left view. Yep. So I took a picture of this. Let me journal it real quick. This was on, what's the time? 21. Let me check. Doesn't look bad. I hope it just hit my take profit without any headache, you know, because it's already a little bit late and I just want to get going with my day, you know. Yeah, I hope it just hit without any headache. Yeah, just go hit it right away. If it hit it right away, it will be much better for both of us, so we can end the stream and just get going with our lives. So how much is this? This is more than 1-to-1, I think. So this is about 61 pips, let's say 60 pips, so should probably secure something about 60 pips right here. But this is the most recent rejection area, so let's see how will this react. Should be a little bit patient because it's moving nicely. At least at 60 pips I think I'm going to move my stops to break even and let the rest to run. Moving nicely right there, moving smoothly, which I don't mind. So it was at, let me check, 21.31. No, I think it took more time than that. Stops. Stop limit. Yep, 21.33. Alright, so it was, include the time, 21.33. Alright, come on, just hit our take profit. Let's get going with our life. And so now, have it reached 60 pips yet? Not yet. 60 pips. Oh, I think it have tapped 60 pips. This is 60 and this is about 60. Alright, so I'm going to secure, I want to secure half. I'm going to secure 2 position, I mean 2 contract. Sell market. And move my stops to break even. Yep. So now stops at break even, guys. Congratulations, was an amazing trade. I secured about 70% at I think 70 pips. Wow, what a nice numbers. So it's not anymore there. We have 1 contract running. So I'm planning just to leave this to run. Probably gonna close it right here at this rejection area, or full take profit at 100 pips. And if it hit our break even, then it's fine. Was a perfect trade, amazing execution. This trade went very smooth trade, without any rejection, without any resistance, without any bullshit. So if you like this trading, how I trade, price action, this is just pure price action, guys. There is no indicator, there is no courses to sell, no mentorship yet, no anything. So if you like how I trade, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like. I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, actually our bias was bullish. We had a bullish bias. I took buys. It was a breakout trade on the 30 minutes. You can see here it was a breakout trade on the 30 minutes exactly. a breakout trade on the 30 minutes. So now to the confirmations. Time frame alignment, 3 time frames. Alright, 4 hour, not really. 1 hour, not really. 30 minutes, okay, and 15. So we didn't have 3 time frame alignments. Wick fill, let's check that there was no wick fill also. Oh, that's why I entered with half risk. Liquidity, let's check that. I don't think even there was a liquidity. Yep. Retracement candle, no retracement. To area of interest, no. Old major support and resistance, yep, and steeper bottom wick. That's all what we had. Break previous high low. Exit at 1 to 1, I think. Oh wow, look at this running. Look at this running, guys. What a nice trade. Yeah, but I didn't use my full lot size because it was not the best trade. You know, it was not the best trade. So that's why I didn't use my full lot size. Give me a second. Yeah, so I'm just waiting now for this to hit my final take profit right there. My final take profit. Let me check. So I think this next 15 minutes will be closing soon. Yep. So let's move our take profit target right here. How much is that? About 100 pips, which is very nice and juicy. Let's see if we can hit that. 1 to 1 picture. Picture is right there. Percentage. Yeah, good trade, amazing trade. Alright, so now I'm just waiting for it to tab my either take profit or break even. Right there, I place it where is there was a little bit rejection area to the left hand side, so I placed it there. Oh wow, it hit our take profit actually. Right there, hit the take profit. Let's check. Just like that, guys. Easy, simple trade. That's what we do every day. Let's remove this stuff. Alright, one was at 4707. 4707 right there. Yup, got out right there. How much pips was that? 78 pips. Not bad for the first trade of the week. How many percentage we got? Let me check that real quick. So about 0.74%. I was risking actually 0.5%. So it was a nice win. Amazing, smooth execution. Everything went perfectly as planned, as expected. I am satisfied with the entry and the setup. Yep, and that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm sure it will be beneficial for you and also good for the business. Yep, and that's it. That was it for today. I wish you all a good day. Hi, can I get the journal template, brother? Yes, definitely. Depsh. Depish? Depish. Bro, definitely you can get the journal template. So this is actually the new journal. I am still testing on it right now. Here is the old journal link. Oh, this is, what's that? Why it's all in? Oh, I think there was a filter or something. Yep, just remove these filters. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was looking like 100% win rate. So this is, I think this is the one which is the shared one. So this is the shared one. I think there are some users who were playing with it. It has everything right here. I'm going to share with you the link. Share via social. No, just copy the link via site. Oh yeah, so I got the link now. Let me send it to you, bro. Let me send you this link. Where is the YouTube? Right here. Here, bro, free journal. You can use it. I hope you become very profitable. Are you sure you want to leave? Go to site. Let me check if it's working or not, because I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, so when you open this, make sure you make a copy, you know, like make a duplicate. Somewhere here you can make a duplicate and then you can journal your setup. If this will help you anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am here every day providing free education and trading live with this account. No, thank you, bro. I wish you best of luck. Don't overtrade. I think almost the volume is almost gone, and I wish you become very profitable trader, and have a good night. Adios.